Hey folks, I'm telling you, you don't hate these people enough. You can't distrust them enough. It's just that much more that you can distrust and hate them about. You know, in the aftermath of the assassination of Charlie Kirk, Twitter, the vile place that's always been, remains even more repulsive. This guy Matthew Iglesias on Twitter, apparently writes for Bloomberg, he claims, said that Laura Loomer, a key informal advisor to Trump who has been influential in key national security personnel decisions, has deleted this post, deciding in light of Kirk's murder that it was perhaps inflammatory or bad luck. What is referring to as a post that apparently is still up. Whether it is or isn't really isn't the issue here. And she said, I don't ever want to hear Charlie Kirk claim he is pro-Trump ever again. After this weekend, I'd say he's revealed himself as a political opportunist, and I have had a front row seat to witness the mental gymnastics these last 10 years. So basically, she didn't like Charlie Kirk. So what? That's her prerogative. She didn't say anything evil about him. This is her opinion on where Charlie Kirk stood and what he was all about, and she obviously wasn't a fan. The fact she's a conservative advisor of Trump really isn't germane. Also, apparently, it wasn't deleted. It's still up. So, as I said, I was not a fan of Charlie Kirk. I respected what he did. I appreciated the audience that he reached. But I thought that one of my viewers tried to call me out or point out that I had called him arrogant a few weeks back. I did. I thought he was very arrogant. But you know what? A lot of successful people are very arrogant. That's one reason why they're successful, because they're arrogant, a little bit full of themselves. So I haven't changed my position. I haven't backtracked on what I said, and I'll own what I said. That doesn't change the fact that this was an outright political assassination. It was unwarranted. It was grotesque. It was wrong. But unlike these fake media luminaries and fake influencers who are in it for clicks and attention, and I'm a truth teller. So, I didn't care for Turning Point USA because they blew me off when I offered to help them years ago after they got started. They only want to talk to people who are in college or under 30. Well, I'm sorry. I was in college. I worked my tail off for political organizations and got somebody elected to office, the Athens City Council. So I'm sorry that we didn't grow up in an age where the world was at your fingertips and you had more power in your hand than the Apollo space program had. That's not the world I grew up in. We had to work for everything. We had to record everything. We had to go to places. We had to do things. And we didn't have the world handed to us on a silver platter to reach out to millions of people instantly with social media and television appearances. Yeah, we worked the hard way, door to door, grassroots. So, if you have something bad to say about Charlie, that's your business. But these leftists complaining about this is just silly. Knock it off.